The concept of the United States being the world's police sounds cool as hell if you're 12 years old, right? But most of us on these World Wide Webs are not 12. We are full-grown, functional adults. And we also know that police can be inept. Police can be corrupt. Police themselves can actually be criminals. They can be violent. They can be a lot of things. Not all police, obviously, right? But then they can put the uniform and a badge on and get right there on the street and arrest other people for being criminals and being bad guys. Now, I want you to keep that in the back of your head, because yesterday on Christmas Day, because Donald Trump, he's got to be the one to announce the news first on his Truth Social, right? He goes ahead, types it up, says, hey, I've authorized XYZ. The United States government will be bombing northwest Nigeria in the pursuit of ISIS. Now, I told you what I told you at the beginning, because a lot of 12-year-olds, a lot of people who are still mentally 12-year-old, right? When we start having these conversations, they start calling you things like a terrorist sympathizer, or you don't get to critique America. America's the greatest country in the world. But think about this. You are bombing northwest Nigeria. You are bombing a sovereign country under the guise that let's take your word as is, right? That there are Christians being targeted specifically in Nigeria. And as a Nigerian American, I'm here in America. I've been in Nigeria, and I see America. I see violence, domestic terrorists in America, and the United States government could give two damns because it fits their right-wing agenda. They'll point out inner city violence, do nothing about it from a society perspective. They'll only bring it up in order to demonize a subset group of people. You understand what I'm saying? And or to profit from our prison system, right? And I think to myself, what if another sovereign country decided also to be the world's police and decided to bomb a piece of America, saying, hey, I don't know, black people are under attack and you're doing nothing about it. And we as a black country decided to bomb you in that small area because we think they're a threat. How would that land? Okay, you're starting to see what I'm saying. You're starting to see what I'm saying. A cop goes ahead and arrests someone else for DUI, but meanwhile on the back end, he got drunk and got in his car as well. You see where I'm going with this? I will admit, I will concede, there are two things that you should be avoiding right now if you don't want to run into this world police. I should say two things you should be doing. Get strong, military-wise, and do it on the low, because the world police doesn't like when you're getting strong. If you are not someone that they feel like you can stand next to them and will do their bidding. You get too strong, you're China now, your number one enemy, even though we'll trade with you all day. And don't have an inept government. Right? And that's why Nigerians, like I said, got to demand more from your politicians. I know what that system is like. Y'all don't have to tell me. I know what y'all going through. I get it. My dad won't stop yapping all day telling me about these folks. I get it. But you know what makes it easier for America's military to come in and act like they can just, hey, we'll do what because you don't know better. You have an inept government that won't take action, that doesn't take security as a priority for all Nigerians. And they get to mischaracterize your country and say your country is specifically targeting Christians. To the people that don't know the history of Nigeria, don't know the history of the continent of Africa, that's what you're going to be painted as. To the 12-year-olds, they're going to justify the world's police not giving a damn about your sovereignty. And as far as the world's police, you've got to now sit and hope and pray, because you're not a strong military. You got enough government. You got to sit and hope and pray that their ulterior motive, which they always have, is not one that is going to destroy your country for years to come. Okay?